Hello, in this video we're gonna see about 2022 Diwali Muhurat trading stocks. Before going into the video, we will just review the stocks of the last year's Muhurat picks. In 2021 Diwali, uh, I have given 12 stocks in different sectors, and entry price and current market price of the stock price is shown in the screen. The total investment value is 9,334 and the current value of the stock is 11,228, which means the total returns of this portfolio have given 20.29%. In the same period, the benchmark index Nifty have given a returns of minus 1.74%. We have 11 stocks for Diwali 2022 from different sectors. The entry price and stop loss has been mentioned. Please follow the strict stop loss for better returns. As usual, we have divided the stocks for each stock 1000 rupees investment, and the total investment stands at 8951. The first stock in our list is AdityaBirla Fashion and Retail Limited. This is the well-known textile producers and outlets we have. Like they have subsidiaries like called Pantaloon Fashions, Madura Fashions, and Lifestyles like that. In ABFRL, in fundamentally, the sales of the companies goes up during the Diwali sales and festival seasons because we have occupied with the festival season, and it is expected to give a good festive season in this year also. The operating profit margin of this company is around 16 percentage in quarter and around 17 percentage to 14 percentage in year on year. So whereas they have a good profit margin over their products, and the year on year sales, if we see, it is considerably increasing from 5,000, 8,000, and 10,000. It is expected in the next year. So in terms of technicals, we can see the stock has been given a breakout over after this region around a month back, and it is moving over a consolidation region, and the RSI is been cooling down. So later it is expected the stock can move further high by following the stop loss given in the sheet. The second stock which we're gonna discuss here is Devyani International. Devyani International, we know it is the largest franchise of Yum Brands. They run KFCs, Pizza Hut, Costa Cafes, like kind of this franchises, and the valuation is bit costlier, but the business which they are doing is a very good business. It's an everlasting business. So if you see quarters, their net profit is constantly going up. The operating profit is over 20%. That is a very good for them to keep a buffer of their uh, frequently inflation's rising. Cost is rising because of inflation. And if we see in the P&L, the sales is going up continuously. And if you look into investors segment, the FINs and DAs is also constantly adding up. In terms of technicals, if we see, the stock is under consolidation for quite a bit of time, and it need a strong up move above a region of around 200 to proceed further. But anyway, in the between, we can add till throughout the stocks. Don't need to enter in a drastic way. Do it a pyramiding here. The third stock which we gonna do here is Himadri Specialty Chemicals. Actually, it's a chemical company which produces diversified chemicals. Okay, based on carbon materials like mentioned here. And Himadri also provides some materials of chemicals which is used in electrical vehicle segment. Okay, and the valuation is too good, 2.27 book value, and their debt to equity is very low, and their sales are very good. If you see in quarters, the sales is constantly going up, and the profits are constantly in the range over they're making money. And if you see in balance sheet, the borrowings of the company is reducing in year on year, and it is expected to reduce this year also. In technicals, if we take Himadri Specialty, so Himadri Specialty have given a good move, and it is been in consultation for around a couple of months, and it has a psychological resistance over the region of 100, and it's trying to hard it. And if there's a big move above the 110, then the stock can go further, and we can add it whenever it drops. We can happily add this. The fourth stock in our list is IGL, which is a popularly known stock, Indraprastha Gas Limited, and it is a utility segment. They supply gases for the major segments over there: Noida, Greater Noida, Ghaziabad, Delhi surrounded regions. And here also valuation is good because 3.52 valuation is there. So if you say in quarters, the sales has been increasing, the net profit has been increasing, and they have a good operating profit margin. So like I said earlier, they have a good buffer in order without pushing their cost to their customers. Here in technical in IGL, if you see the stock is in a kind of a downtrend from past few months, and if you see it has been coming down, and there's a good support over the region of 335. Okay, so we can have a stop loss over in the 335 and expect the stock to move up further. When it crosses 435, there could be a very big move expected, because it could be a round bottom kind of an move, and it can expect to go up till 500. So next stock is Jubilant Ingravia. Jubilant Ingravia is kind of a subsidiary, and it was merged from Jubilant Life Science, and still they do the same kind of business, but there's a difference between them two. And here they are concentrated in pharmaceutical, nutrition, and agrochemical and consumer based industries, and they have a very good quality standards. I have read through some of the research papers over them. Their valuation is also good, and their sales in quarters is going up, and their net profit is constantly going up. Technicals, if we see, it's a kind of a round bottom forming. If you see, it is forming a round bottom over this region, and we can expect a good move once it crosses 569. Now the current market price is 500, so once the 70 points move comes with a good volume, then we can expect a very good move in Jubilant Ingravia. So the next stock in our list is Mahindra CIE. Here it is a joint venture between Mahindra and CIE Spain. Okay, it is an OEM suppliers. They supply many automotive parts to many good automobile companies. They have a very good valuations, 2.5, and debt is less. ROE and ROC is good. Their face value is 10, return on equity is 7. We can say many things about this. They have a very good sales in their quarters, and the net profit is going up, EPS is going up, and the good part is the borrowings are coming down in a very good way, and they is expected to continue the same thing in upcoming year and years also. And in terms of technicals in Mahindra CIE, they are making constantly higher high patterns. It's a very good sign of bullishness, and the stock has been saturating, and whenever we can get to the low, we can add in a low kind of a stock, and it is a very good fundamentally looking good stock. It's very good for holding in a long term. The next stock in our list is Mahindra Logistics. So Mahindra Logistics, we know the NERM Logistics also provides. It's an logistics and mobility solution provider. They have a very good supply chain, it seems, and they are still trying to improve their supply chains over the west part of India. And if you see, it's a very small cap company, and if you see in the quarters, the sales is going up, net profit is going up, but there's one concern over here in balance sheet, where they are still accumulating borrowings, but this borrowing could be for some capex expansions. We need to learn about it. But and in terms of technicals, we can see it is a very slow moving stocks. In past also it was a slow moving stock only, and see it is a very slow moving, and RSI is bidding in the same range, and it needs patience to hold Mahindra Logistics, but it will be moving out of the range after a certain period of time when the logistics growth starts. The next stock in our list is the eighth stock, that is Surya Roshni, one of my favorite stocks. This also an auto component and like kind of a lighting segment producer. They have an extrusion process also. They are into multiple business, and it's a very good business valuations, 1.53 book value. In P&L, if you see, their sales is in year on year is blasting up. Their profit is going up. In balance sheet, profit in borrowings are 1,000 crores, and they had 700 crores and 500 crores, and they are drastically reducing their borrowings to reduce the interest cost. In terms of technicals, it is a kind of a round bottom formation. We can see it is forming a round bottom like this, and it could reach easily up to 800 over a region of time. It may take years. We can get the stop loss below the round bottom. The ninth stock, the most popular stock, Tata Steel. We know that Tata Steel recently provided splits. The Tata Steel is available on 100 rupees. Their sales is going up. Their dividend is good. Operating profit margin is good. Around 20-25%. They are making good money. The net profit is going up. And if you see in the balance sheet, the borrowings has been a drastic decrease. 88,000, 75,000, and it is expected to continue further. Tata, a well-known group of companies, they know what to do. But rather than that, balance sheets and profit and loss shares the truth thing. And if they continue to reduce their borrowings, like I said, they can reduce the interest cost, and it can go further in a very good way since it is available at cheaper price. When someone looks at from the retail perspective, it is in just 100 rupees. So here there is nothing much to discuss in Tata Steel, but it is a slow moving. We can add for a very long term. And the 10th stock is Wipro. Wipro has been beaten down to 40% after the Russia-Ukraine war. It is known. Valuation is good. Like I said, the US recession fear is right away there. And there is a proven track record in Wipro, whereas it has been, whenever it has been fallen below 40%, it had an ability to rebound more than that in next upcoming years. In the terms of history will repeat, we can hope it will repeat the history, or else we have a stop loss over a region. We will take care over, we will exit the stocks over the stop loss region. Here the stop loss is very hard to find because the stock is in a continuous descending channel and it is constantly going up, and hardly we can keep a stop loss around 348, and this will be a wild bet and it will be a risky bet, but it is worth taking risky. So next, the last stock in our list is Zaida's Wellness, one of the other stock which I do like to hold, and they have a very good valuations, and Q1 Q sales is going up good. In PNL, if you see, OPM is going very good. It's improving, and see, if the company is having a good OPM, it means they don't want to push their direct cost sometimes to the customers, and they can adjust to the OPM. Anyway, it will reduce your profit margin. It is accepted, but it will be adjusted based on the sales. And net profit is going up, and in balance sheet, if you see, the borrowings is also drastically coming down from 7,000 crore to 4,000 crore in 2 years, and they are expected to reduce their borrowings further. So Zaida's reference, it has been given a good breakout recently, higher high, and it is expected to make a round bottom, and it will go throughout the upside in upcoming years by keeping a stop loss around 345. So this is all with me. There are 11 stocks, and it is a very good to see you again. We will track back again. Follow the channels for more stock reviews. We are planning to do some more stock reviews in at least once in a month. We will try to improve your contents here afterwards. Thank you.